Hello. See, look, 2 weeks in a row for this. uh, had scheduling up in the air for work, so I got this stuff done. um, am I doing this the night before? Yes, I am. Am I okay with it? Yep. Also, yes. Oh my gosh, why? Why did I think this was a good idea way back when? This is a horrible idea. I need scissors for this stuff. Yeah, maybe. I need dexterity for this stuff. Alright, cool. All things can be solved with scissors. Or something like that. Okay. So this will be the 25th through the 31st. How is everyone's week? How did last week go? I realize that I'm doing Monday right now. How was last week? My week was okay. I'm really excited. I am, so I've been working at this place. Let's go back. It's story time while I'm doing this. I have been working at this place since February, and the first day, which was god awful because I absolutely hate this, my boss and her boss, I guess we're gonna go with that, both decided that, oh my god, I needed to be a manager. And I should be, I should go into that and I should do that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I am one of those people who needs to learn from the ground up. So I started at ground level. Please keep me there for a little bit. And it wasn't a problem. So now, keeping in mind I started in February. Now, I've been a manager for like 2 weeks, I think. And now I'm finally getting trained. And by trained, I mean like I don't have to stand there for 6 hours and do what I've been doing, which makes me really excited. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to do the Lawn Fun thing this week. They just released I can't remember, the most recent one, like the fall Halloween stuff, and if I were to total everything up for what I want, it's now over $1,000. This is what happens whenever my money that I'm making goes from play money to need to pay bills money. So this is, hold on, because I can read this. This is Little Woodland Library. This is the Little Woodland Library add-on. There is another add-on for this, and it has gooses. Geese. It has geese. So I will be doing that. And let's get to working on this part. I did like the little squares from last week. I don't know how many of those I have. So, anyway, other than that, my week was okay. Just trying to muddle through life, doing the best I can with what I have without killing anybody, because consequences. I think that's the reason why people don't actually why more people don't do horrible things, because consequences. Okay, all there is gold, and I don't like gold. Also, kind of upset at the fact that I can't wear my ring anymore to work. Apparently, while somebody was doing their demo, they lost the one stone on the ring, and it went into somebody's food. So now we're not allowed to wear rings with stones on them. Boy, I wish I could tell you exactly what I thought of that idiot. I realize that it happens, however, we wear gloves. Like, how special do you have to be? Anyway, I'm pissed off. And, I decided that I needed to get a new ring. I just have to, how do I say this? I have to work with somebody to get it, the other size. And, oh goodness, we are all a work, oh, I thought that said we are a work in progress. That would have been great. Trying to figure out what I want to do for, I'm tired today. I don't have any, I don't know why there's so, sorry, I'm gonna smack you right in the face. I don't know why there's so many social media free day. So many people post stuff for validation. I don't think that's, I'm not really one of them. I say as I own a YouTube channel. I wasn't prepared. Oh, that is so bright. Ooh, those are pretty. I remember getting these Color Story ones way back when and using it for like the whole week. Oh god, I hate how bright that is. Ooh, those are pretty though. Those are alright. That is so unicorny. Can I have something? Can we... I don't do a whole lot of Happy Planner stuff anymore. Like, I don't shop for their stickers or anything, because right now they're just they're redoing all of them. So, they're different covers, but the same stickers. Can I just get a goth girl one, please, where it's moody and sarcastic? Because that would really make me happy. Yeah, these work. I'll go with this. Alright, so... stick these all on top. Maybe... okay. And that's the weird part too. So I didn't work today. Today is Sunday whenever I'm doing this. I wasn't lying to you whenever I said that I'm literally getting it done the night before. So I'm not used to not working on, or I'm not used to not working this day. Now why am I doing this at 11:36 at night? Also, you can see that like my charge is down to not a whole lot. We are living life barely, okay? But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get... what's my other day off then? I don't have another day off until Monday, because Monday is a holiday. Okay, fun. Fine. So there's a reason why I purposefully put Monday as a day off, because I know that I could get absolutely screwed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I want a day whenever Ember is in school. Because sanity, or lack thereof. Okay, there must be more that are like that, because if not, then you get weekend stickers. positive affirmations. I am positive that I need a freaking sticker that looks like the other ones. Oh, I love this too, by the way. All of these, massage ones. Right. Right. Okay, cool. Are they in this one? Because this is kind of the same one. Can this be the same one? Nope. Ah. I will find them, damn it. We're gonna put this here. And put that there. Well, they are, well, obviously not the black one, but while it works. It works. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try not to yawn throughout the whole thing, because yeah, I am tired. And this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, cool. Alright, so these are my 2 late days. That day I have off. That day is a plethora of crap. So I needed to do I don't need daily reflections. I needed to do the thing, not top 3, because I have more stuff to do than 3. I don't want that. I don't want one of those. I could possibly... That is not going to be a happy list, though. Not even a little bit. Do I want one with time in it? No, because that's not going to work for me at all. Crud monkeys. Okay, cool. On to this one again. I'm prepared, I promise. It's only 12 minutes, it's fine. Where the special day? Oh, in more ways than one. No, it's not gonna be a brain dump. Fine, I will just put one of these on here. Yep, it's gonna be one of these. Okay. That way I can get all the things done. I do have a lot of, not really a lot of stuff, but, you know, it's the day off, so I need to go grocery shopping, I need to pay bills. I'd like to get this done. Sorry, I am left-handed. I write like a serial killer. I do write a lot, so I write, I have a passion planner that is a journal thing, and I do write. I just don't write for anybody else. I can write nicely, I can write in cursive, I just gotta think about it, and I don't feel like thinking. Ever. Okay, Wednesday's my day off, so I'm putting it in here, and, Rob, if you're watching, please get your internet to work properly so that I can hang out with you, because the 6-hour time difference hurts. Okay. I will even make this pretty. Maybe. This pen sucks. Actually, I think it's because I don't have anything underneath it, and this is glass. Hold on. Okay, cool. I won't actually put your real name in there, even though I just called you it. See, look. Look. Get your internet proper so that we can play games. Oh, I'm gonna catch some shit for that. Anyway. I'm not sure what bills yet, because around this day is whenever I'll be able to pay all the bills. What else do I have to do? I'm not sure yet. There's more. Anyway, back to this. Okay, so this is training, which I don't need to do a lot of. It's basically just, making sure that everybody else is okay. Like, I haven't ever walked around to make sure that, all of the other people that are working have all of their stuff. So, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. And then... Wait. Okay, and then I also haven't, like, bought for any of the demos, but I have done returns, so... It's the same thing. Okay. I'm still gonna giggle about this, I'm sorry. I'm gonna draw a little ghosty ghost, too. With a scythe. Ghosty ghost that looks like a little Pac-Man thing. Holding a scythe. Not a flag. Oh my god. So... Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Anyway. So, I like this one because it has all of the, like, grapes of wrath, is acorns of wrath. I don't know if you can see that. Fox and socks. Instead of love and war, it's love and peace. It's really cute. I did some stuff with this one as well. I did some cards with it. Okay, so what is my idea for this mess? Basically, I had thought about this and the fact that my daughter is really into... She likes reading, but she's more into the whole tablet thing right now, and what I try to do is by 5:30, she is off of her tablets. She needs to do something else, and what's going to be interesting, well, I mean, I obviously can't do it these 2 days, but she also really needs to not be on, like, watching TV. And I think that I need to do the same thing, because I am in here usually. Yeah, let me put this up. I'm in here, and I'm usually, like, doing stuff in here, whether I'm doing, like, my diamond dots things, and watching, like, YouTube or something like that, or I'm not practicing what I preach at all, and I think that I should at least, you know, I can do that. I'm usually, like, from 5:30 to 6, I can be out there before I make dinner, and like, read or write or something. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Okay. Good enough. But yeah, I need to definitely make sure that because she will go right from her tablet to turning on the TV, and that's just no good for either of us, because it doesn't do anything for her brain. That, and she does the same damn thing that I do, and she will watch. Right now it's that Demon Slayer anime computer whatever, and while I get it, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know why I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't like it. And I don't know why I don't like it. Well, I do, and it's for a horrible reason, so I just won't say anything. But yeah, I don't like it. So I think that whenever I have days where I am home, like at 5 o'clock, then, let me move this up, then I will be able to kind of, like, there's no TV as well, which she's gonna hate, but, you know, it is what it is. So I went to, on the 4th of July, I went to Michigan and literally packed up all of my, my colored pencils. So they're all hanging out in here. And I need to not do that. I do need those. Those can stay there. I mean, it's nice because at least I can see them a little bit more, but that, I mean, I can see them just fine in the little cups too. And book stuff, because we like our books colorful. As I pull out a gray one. Alright. Fox, because everybody loves gingers, and I'm gonna leave that one alone. Actually, I like this color more for the fox. For reasons. And this. Just pull out all of these colors, it'll be fine. Cats. Okay, and now let's start the coloring. So, well, I realize that I'm not doing like a whole lot. I haven't colored in forever, by the way. But in terms of like grass and stuff, I'm really easing my way into this. I realize that while work isn't that bad, it's not stressful in what I do. It's stressful in the fact that I have to deal with so many people, and it's crazy how many, like, you would think that kids would be little jerk faces, and they're not. It's the adults, and it's the older adults that were taught to be nice and taught to be, you know, like please and thank you and stuff like that, taught to use their manners. God, there's so many of them that aren't, and there's a particular type of people that are here that are just absolutely horrible. They'll come by and take and take and take, and it's like, hey, the product's right here. Oh no, we don't want that. We're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna keep buying, or we're just gonna keep taking from you because it's free. Well, I can tell you exactly where I want to shove it. Anyway, and don't worry, I'm not the only one that feels the same way. So, and you have, like, whenever you're doing a certain demo and people that cut in line for things and get and stuff like that is just really tiring. I love what I do. I really do. I enjoy the fact that I am told that I'm doing a good job and everything like that. Except for the one old lady that told me that I was a good girl that almost made me want to vomit. Because that's not my thing. Not by old ladies anyway. So yeah, I had that happen. That was gross. And other than that, it's been really fun. I've made a lot of friends. I've made friends with people that I didn't want to be friends with after I figured out what their intentions were. That was fun. And then I don't know. It's been, I don't know why I pulled this one out. That was weird. Anyway. Oh, because it's gray. Okay, for the owl. Like, but it's green. Ish. That's okay. I don't know what I did to my nose. I don't have like a blemish or anything right there, but oh my god, there's a point that hurts. But I didn't like smush it or smack it on anything. And it's been like that for a couple of days. So anyway, the whole point of the whole Little Woodland Bookshop is basically bookshop. Did I just say that? Oh my god. Little Woodland Library is because I want my daughter to, you know, read or do something with her brain that doesn't include TV. And I realize that this is how every parent kind of wants, but I also see at work, and I can't remember who said it, but kids aren't bored anymore. And I'll put myself in there too. We don't allow kids to be bored anymore. Like they're in the cart and they're all like comfortable and shit in there, like with a blanket, with pillows, they don't sell popcorn, but with like ice cream. And I'm not joking, like the ice cream is a nice size because of where I work. And allow your kids to be bored, allow them to look around. It's crazy. And I don't, like, I totally get why people are completely okay with just, you know, strapping them in with a tablet or strapping them in with, you know, their phone or whatnot. And I'm not saying that we didn't do that whenever Ember was little, but that's not something that happens now. She's 11 now, and if she wants to go to the grocery store with me, there is no tablet. There's no, you know what? I'm usually the one with the earphone listening to my own music, which is inconveniently the same as what's blaring across the grocery store. They played Hanson a couple of days ago. It was really disturbing. Not that I listened to Hanson, but it was like I was in elementary school whenever they were popular. So yeah, I'd rather not. I have weird memories with that. So, I mean, and I get why, like, nowadays, parents would just rather plug their kids in. It keeps them quiet. I totally get, as a mom, why you want your kids to just be quiet. Because they probably aren't. So here's the thing, and it's like a circle of doom. Your kids probably aren't quiet at home because you're not paying attention to them. Like, at all, in any capacity. You are probably on your phone. You are probably watching TV. You are probably doing diamond dots watching YouTube. I'm calling myself out. And either you blame the other parent, if there is one that is also involved, or not. You blame the other parent that's in the house. We'll go with that. Or, you know, it's just one of those things where it's easier to pacify your kid with something electronic. And really, I'm all for letting Ember read. I would rather that she read. Now, she has books, and I don't know what happens. Like, I think that because they're the comic book ones, that she goes through them so quickly. But yeah, what was it? I think that I had said it on here earlier at some point that I had gotten her a chapter book, and she wasn't really confused by it, but it was like she had told me she had to use her own imagination in order to figure out what was going on, instead of the comic book, which showed, you know, what color. It was one of the, it was like, it wasn't Dragon Tales, that's something completely different. But it was a book with dragons in it, and it was geared towards little kids. And I can't remember what it was. But yeah, she had said that she had to think about, like, the color and what they looked like, and it was weird for her. And I'm like, yep, that's why you need to read more chapter books. Books without pictures. That would be great, child. And it's just crazy because I remember my stepsister being annoyed, I guess, because I was like that. I was the one that was reading the books. Excuse me. Goodness. But yeah, I was the one that was reading the books. I was the one that wasn't paying attention because my nose was in a book. Just like this. I remember that we went to go and visit her at college, and we had went to, like, the theater that was there, and they were doing West Side Story, and I had one of my favorite books, and it still is, even though I haven't read it in a while, but it's Poppy. It's a book about a mouse who, her boyfriend gets eaten by the owl, so, and I haven't read this in forever, but her boyfriend gets eaten by the owl because they were up where they shouldn't have been, and so, all that's left is his earring, and she then later puts on the, I think, like, they were moving, that might be a different one. No, I think that, like, her family was moving from old house to new house, and the owl didn't like it because the new house had a fake owl, so he was doing everything they can to, like, keep the mice there. And she had, like, put his earring in, her dead boyfriend's earring in her ear, and, like, stabbed the owl in the foot or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But either way, I remember really liking that book and reading it while there was a play going on. Because at that point, I was a child and didn't care about West Side Story. I still don't, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that, yeah, it just, I was that kid that had my nose firmly in a book at all times. Whenever we were at a restaurant or something. That's what I was doing. I was reading, because guess what? I was a kid, and what are you going to like, I can't be in any adult conversation to actually do anything of value. So I'm a read. And guess what? Now that I have a Kindle on my phone, if nothing's going on, like one of my friends that used to be a friend, I don't really talk to him much anymore, but like whenever we were together and we would go like out to a restaurant or something, he would play games on his phone because he was addicted to them, and that's just how that works. So I would read. You know, why not? And I mean, it depends on where I'm at. But yeah, I will read, because there's nothing else to do, and it keeps me out of trouble, kind of, sometimes. Black goes down here. I can't remember if... What was it? It's an old kid movie about some sort of poison that happens in the forest. And this is a lot like Fern Gully too, where we were taught things as children, like not to pollute and stuff like that, through Tim Curry being a very, very sexy gas-like substance. Anyway, sorry. Seriously though, go watch Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. Tim Curry will do things to you that he shouldn't. I think so. What is it? It's not. Is it Tim Curry? There are a couple of other people that are. It's like, you knew him at this, but I knew him at this, or it's like, judge your, like, this is your personality based on how you know this actor. And I so there's Fern Gully, there's Muppet Treasure Island, there's Clue, there's Rocky Horror Picture Show, there's Home Alone 2, the one with New York. Yeah, it just yeah, just, I have problems. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway, so this is my day. I would like to also do plasma on this day. And then hopefully any one of these days I can do that too. It'll probably have to be Friday, because they're closed tomorrow. And if I do it Tuesday, I can't do it Wednesday. So any one of those. But yeah, I'd like to get back into doing that, because it was nice to have extra money. And really, it's not extra money for me. It's mostly like I can get the proper amount of groceries. God, this whole thing is ridiculous. Anyway, so not very much for stamps. I'm, like I said, I'm slowly working my way back into it, because I haven't done it for 6 months. I'm also really upset. Depressed isn't the word either. I'm just in my feelings about the fact that I used to be able to buy these whenever they came out, and now I can't. And it's really annoying. Anyway, that is it. Yeah, next week I will probably add a little bit more. Next week I think I might also record on Wednesday so that way I can have time to do this. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed it and you enjoyed me talking. It's been 40 minutes, so I should probably be done with this. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Where is the stop button? That is the take a picture button. I need the stop button. I need to move you a little bit. Okay. Not much better, but that, oh, there's the stop button. Okay, so I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you on the 1st.